Hello. Hello? Is this working? Okay, I think it is. All right. I can't see. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to lament the death of a former life and to celebrate the birth of a new one. A year ago, I was sitting right in the front row, right there, and right about now, I was having a small panic attack. I was thinking, wow, that's going to be me next year, and I have absolutely nothing to say. All the seniors had these amazing testimonies, advice, and epiphanies that they had come to during their high school experience, and I really could not see what I had to say that would be worth listening to. And then I realized that maybe it isn't a giant moment of realization. Maybe it isn't a battle of hours or minutes. Maybe it's been the battle of 18 years. My entire life, I've been raised in a loving and supporting Adventist family. My parents did everything right, reading us Bible stories, going to church every Sabbath, and living Christ each and every day. But I didn't put forth my own effort, and so even through all that, I didn't turn out exactly the way I was supposed to. But at least I looked like I turned out right. As far as everyone knew, I was a good kid. But in reality, I was spiritually apathetic. But through many weeks of prayer, different speakers that the school invited, and Bible class, I began changing almost imperceptibly. It wasn't a change of the outward nature, but a change of the heart. The Bible classes ceased to be just a droning in my ears and became a time for discovering answers to questions I didn't even know I had. Sorry, bear with me. Plato once said, "Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools, because they have to say something." And so, I will say what I have learned and let it speak for itself. The most important day of our high school lives is not the first day of freshman year, and it is not today, our last. It is all the days in between that make those two count. The way we live this day is only a reflection of the way we have lived the last 4 years, and it is shaped by every moment and decision of the past and every aspiration for the future. Every year is a battle, every day, every moment. There is a war going on, and we are the reason. But the battle is not won the way the world would have us believe. It is not the person with bigger guns or the better navy or the most brilliant strategy that wins. Contrary to most popular opinion today, the key to winning the greatest battle in history, the battle for your soul, is not to fight, but to surrender. It is not the one who gives the best speech to his troops about who they are, what they fight for, and how to take down the enemy that is the victor. It is the one who admits that he is lost, that he is broken, that he has no idea how to fight. That is the one who is standing at the end of the day. Ye shall not need to fight in this battle. Set yourselves, stand ye still, and see the salvation of the Lord. Chronicles 20:17. If we set ourselves on the rock that is Jesus Christ, we have need to do nothing but stand still and witness how he fights our battles. Of course, this does not mean that we should just drop everything and stand around hoping that God will miraculously give us a college degree, but it means that we let him direct our path, let him make the decisions, that we do not have to do a single thing through our own power. When I read this verse and finally realized that what this meant, it hit me hard. My whole life, I had believed that I could do it. I could get straight A's. I could learn English. I could run faster than all the other kids. I could execute the plan I had for the perfect life. I was invincible. And never once did I look up to God and ask him what his plan might be. In this last year, I have learned to stand and see the salvation of the Lord, especially in these last few months. I do not know what his plans for me entail, and yet I have peace that he will lead me into the unknown. I started this year with the determination that I would find my great perhaps, a great destiny, if you will. And I am pleased to say that I have found it, but not in the way that one would think. I do not have a map to the place I am going, but I have a better thing. A guide who knows exactly where I'm going, and all my worries have been left behind. In ancient Rome, map makers would write a phrase in the edges of the map where the territories that had yet to be explored lay. They used it to mark the places where anything could exist, the wilderness, where anything could happen and anything could live. The phrase was hic sunt leones, literally translated, here be the lions. Ladies and gentlemen, right out that door, there be the lions. And someone better warn them that I'm coming, because I'm not coming alone.